Greetings, people. Yardo Reviews, a show where we give you a multicultural perspective on all things film and television. I'm your host, Sadiq. I'm joined by my co-host, Irv.
Hello.
Joined by Dan the Man.
Yeah.
Alright, Dan, before we even go into anything, Dan said you saw Fast Furious 7. What are your thoughts, Dan? We need to hear your thoughts.
I like the fact they went back to race wars. I thought a lot of it was stupid when she was talking about
ridiculous.
We're
like,
married.
ridiculous plots.
We're married.
Yeah.
I remember we're married and in makeup. You see me?
Yeah.
I should have teared at the end.
Yeah.
We all did.
But no, it was. It was cool. There was some stupid parts to it.
Yeah.
Like
cheesy campy parts. But at the end of the day,
that the Rock released him from the stupid car.
I said that.
And then in pain, acting like he was in pain, like. You see me, like he never, like he couldn't do that for morning.
Yeah.
You see me, so. No, it was alright.
Yeah. I dig that. Alright, that's good.
It's the fastest film to ever make $1 billion at the box office.
Yeah, so while we're into Fast and Furious, anyway, this is the movie news segment, guys. So we're going to talk about tidbits of news. And we're starting with Furious 7. We got Dan's, a seal of approval that it was a solid film. It had the hiccups, which we all knew, but it was a solid film nonetheless. So what we're going to talk about are the first thing.
So they have released an official date for Fast and Furious 8 of April 14, 2017.
Okay.
And that's it.
Listen.
They said there would be a trilogy.
The fastest movie to gross $1 billion in it just did it worldwide. Just did it. So,
it had the Heath Ledger effect.
And listen, at the end of the day, it grossed $1 billion so quick. And then at the end of the day, right now, they're looking forward to push a sequel. Obviously, 2017.
Okay, after this, though, they have to give it a rest.
Exactly. Well, I would love them to give it a rest. Who knows? If the next one the big, then who knows? Studios want money, studio want sequels, and I'm going to do it. Milk it as much as it's worth. And that made Universal crazy paper. Made Universal crazy paper. So they're on trying to build a franchise of what's left of this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're going to do it. So yeah. So the next bit of news we'll
have. So the guys who directed John Wick, David Leitch. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
It's a two-team.
And Chad Stahelski.
Yeah.
Okay, apologies if I'm mispronouncing.
Yeah.
They are rumored to be possibly working on Bloodshot, the comic book adaptation.
Okay. Well, I'm not really familiar too much with Bloodshot.
He sounds like
I think he's like an undead character or something like that. I'm not really sure what's his deal. Really, I never really got much into him. From
Valiant Entertainment. Why did I feel like it was a Marvel thing?
Yeah, well, Valiant's a different comic book.
Soldier had his memory wiped numerous times. Seeks vengeance on those responsible. This sounds like John Wick in the comic form.
Well, listen. At the end of the day, these guys know how to do revenge films proper.
Yeah.
And I think they're just going to bring nothing but action to this. These
guys... It'll be good to see something from a different universe.
Yeah, but these guys were former stuntmen. That's how dope it is. And these guys involved. Yeah, if you look at it, they're former stuntmen. So, they know how to pull off certain things.
Yeah, that's why John Wick was actually that good.
Was really good. It was such a big surprise. It was really a good film. And
it was a sleeper.
It was sleeper hit. And it's going to be a cult classic on DVD when it comes out. Or,
for sure.
On demand or whatever. It's going to be a real cult classic. So that's going to be there. You know what I mean? So definitely, but I'm glad for that. I'm happy for that. So yeah, what's the next bit of news we have?
There's a rumored shortlist for the Spiderman reboot, and it's a bunch of kids.
They're trying to get a 14, 15-year-old guy, so they'll be getting in their early 20s.
Nat Wolff from The Fault in Our Stars, Asa Butterfield from Ender's Game, Tom Holland from In the Heart of the Sea, Timothy Chalamet from Interstellar, and Liam James from The Killing.
Well, listen, if I was to go with any one of them, I would get the guy from Ender's Game. Reason being, I saw Ender's Game. It was a decent movie. It wasn't the greatest movie, but him acting opposite Harrison Ford was really good, which means he can act opposite big talent, and he's not one of those like, you know, kids that kind of pale in comparison. And when I did the research on that, I was like, yeah, and he can hold his own. So I can picture him standing amongst like Robert Downey Jr. and all them, like being like a 14-year-old Spider-Man from high school and just in awe of all these superheroes, geeking the hell out. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd love it. So I mean, I just hope that they cast the right one and they give us, a proper Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and leading up to a proper Spider-Man film, from Sony.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's the next tidbit?
So Marvel is assembling the Phase 3 of its cinematic universe.
Yeah, after Ant-Man.
Yeah, and then so Adam McKay is rumoured to be one of the directors for the films in Phase 3, specifically Inhumans.
Yeah, well, I mean, Adam McKay, he co-wrote Ant-Man basically with Paul Rudd. I mean, I guess they kind of used original Edgar Wright script and kind of reworked it or whatever and did what they had to do, to comply with Marvel. And yeah, I mean, they pulled it off. So obviously they wanted him in the pool to direct from. Yeah, they want to keep him around. And I mean, Adam McKay did like comedy and stuff, and now he's planning on spreading his wings more and doing different films and him fitting the Marvel. I'm just curious to what they're gonna do with Inhumans. Because they're already doing something with the Agents of Shield. Yeah, you know what I mean? Series that like bringing little aspects of it, but their story and stuff is so captivating. Like it's a royal family, like experimented on from ages ago and. Exposed to the terrigen crystals is like your birthright, and it's so much. It's like a rich history. Yeah. And Inhumans is basically the Marvel's X-Men. They don't have the rights to X-Men, so Inhumans are their mutants. So if they want to give somebody an excuse to have powers, they're Inhuman. You know what I mean? They just got exposed to the mist and developed this disability or whatever. That's what they did in Marvel. Like a lot of throwaway characters. If you want to explain how they had the powers, he's a mutant. He was born with it. You know what I mean? Like that was it. That was the perfect thing. That's why there's so many mutants in the Marvel universe. It was like how you explain about I'm born with the X gene and good. I don't know in Marvel they can say he's a human. He got exposed to the mist. He's good. So you know what I mean? That's their excuse to just create more superheroes. So or villains. So I mean there you go. They got a card right there. So perfect. So what's the next?
So
topic?
We also this week was very trailer heavy.
Oh God, like so many.
So the first one was the Star Wars episode.
Star Wars trailer. Listen, we're going to try and run through this as fast as possible. So the Star Wars trailer, when I saw it, blown away when I saw the last part.
Oh yeah,
very emotional.
Good. I'm not a Star Wars.
Yeah, but when you see the OGs, and they're there and they say we're home. Nostalgic feeling, you feel good, you feel like it's going to be a proper Star Wars movie, even though you're going to have like different villains. You saw it, taking it back with the busted up Darth Vader helmet, you know that it's going to be some crazy stuff going on, so it's going to be dope. So I'm with that. So yeah, next trailer, what we're going into?
Dope.
Saw dope. Listen, I just saw it a little while ago before I started doing the show. Earth put me onto it. This film got a lot of rave reviews on Sundance, and right now when I saw the trailer, I'm like, this is going to be interesting. Cool. I want to watch it. So yeah, looking forward to dope as well. Next trailer.
And then we saw Black Mass with Johnny Depp.
Oh man, listen, right now, Johnny Depp.
He looks creepy in this.
Listen, first, and I went at you, when I saw the trailer first, I saw Johnny Depp for a little while. Then furthermore, when he started talking
and the tone changed.
I started forgetting he was Johnny Depp when he started getting serious. Yeah. And like that showed me say, listen, in playing Whitey Bulger, hair thinning out, big Irish mobster was working with the FBI, got rid of the Italian mob. This is insane. This story is insane in itself.
I'm gonna read about this because I haven't heard of him.
No man, you need to watch. You need to just watch one of those documentary series. You can watch one of those episodes on Whitey Bulger. Insane. You can hear his whole story. But listen, it is madness, and this movie is gonna be crazy. The cast is already insane. You got Benedict Cumberbatch. You got Kevin Bacon. You got just tons of like dope actors. Just heavyweights. You know what I mean? And the guy who directed Into the Furnace, which was a very overlooked movie. That was a dope movie. Christian Bale and Woody Harrelson. You know what I mean? And I think Casey Affleck was in it as well. But listen, it is dope, and it is going to be dope. I can't wait to see, and I'm glad to see Johnny Depp playing something other than a quirky comical role. And I'm just glad to see him getting back in the old school gangster stuff. So yeah, let's get into the next trailer.
Then we saw trailer number 3 from Jurassic World.
Jurassic World. Listen,
This
right
looks
now,
insane.
it just
And I
it's
saw
screaming, it's
Vincent
screaming
D'Onofrio.
yo, listen, it's screaming back to part one, screaming back to the OG, and like right now when you're watching this, is like you're saying, yo, listen, this is what a proper sequel to Jurassic Park should be, and now they're messing and them creating them own new dinosaur, and you know them taking it to the next level. I mean, how far can they take it? The T-Rex was the biggest thing in the next one.
Well, once
you have to do a genetically
modify.
manipulated T-Rex. So now you know you're going OD with it now. And what more can you do? You got to cross the line now, so there you go. So that looks insane. Looking forward to that as well. What's next?
Fantastic Four, the official trailer, which is trailer number 2.
Yo,
after the teaser.
Insane.
Looks
insane.
So good. It blows. Like I've even forgot about the camp crap that came out.
Listen, this
years ago.
When Trank was saying, yo, he like Cronenberg inspired him. I'm looking forward now. This to me now
Very
is
sci-fi.
is a sci-fi horror
gritty,
action
dark.
action movie. Sci-fi horror action. Like this is going to be crazy. And that trailer blew me away, and it's a different take on Fantastic Four. I think this is what we need. I think this is a refreshing take on the whole thing of putting all these people together, and it's going to be dope, and I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait. So yeah, next trailer.
The Ant-Man trailer.
Ant-Man, oh my god, yo, when I saw this trailer, it was nothing but comedy.
Yeah,
like,
it was funny.
It was and a comedy with a little action, and it was just a perfect blend. And that last sequence here where they were on the friggin' train, the Tommy train, and like this big thing happened,
was funny.
and they saw the big view of it, and the train was falling off.
Was
yo,
hilarious.
It was insane. Yo. It just goes to show you, it's a spectacle when you're small, and at the same time when things are just like, you know, it was just crazy. It was just insane. So that was good. Looking forward to that as well. So next trailer.
And finally, we saw the Batman versus Superman.
Oh my god, yo. When
Like
I saw
the
this trailer, I was
actual-
like, yo, listen,
Yeah.
you know what? Saw this trailer, saw it, and I said, Ben Affleck, okay, you're Batman. You're solidified. And then when I heard the voice, listen, hands on, I think it's the best Batman voice because it's not that weird Christian Bale voice. Where is she? Where are you? Yo, it's just
That
insane.
gets it down
It's just
every time.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Yo, listen, right now.
Oh my god.
This. Do you think Jim Ross Batman?
Oh my god!
Yo, listen, that Batman voice, trust me, was over the
Yeah.
top. It was just whack. And right now, Batman voice
This
is
sounds
modulated.
more natural.
It's modulated, which is good because like he
don't wanna be able to
he
place
don't want
him.
anybody to place him as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Wayne is popular. So if you have a modulated voice, you can hear it. It was just like, tell me,
Yeah.
do you bleed? And everyone was like, when Superman played on, you will. Say, yo, you will. And then like they said that literally in the IMAX one, they gave out an extra piece of footage.
Yeah.
And the extra piece of footage was like Batman getting ready to square up and Superman getting ready to square up.
I
and both
saw
of them,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
clashing each other. So that's what I heard. I want to see it though. I really want. I mean, I hope
That's
when they
gonna
release
be-
like another trailer.
That's gonna be a midnight showing, I'm afraid.
Well, yeah,
Gotta be done.
yeah. Seriously, I gonna have to book the day off. I'm booking that day off work, and I'm making sure I'm getting the midnight screening. But I'm actually booking those 2 days off. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just booking those 2 days off. It's done.
It's done.
And yeah, and that's it. I mean, it's done. I just
Yeah.
book the day to go to midnight and just to sleep and do the review. I'm done. Game over. Don't have to worry about nothing else. So yeah,
That'd
that's
be
it.
dope.
So yeah, so basically that's it, yo guys. Listen, remember, thanks so much for viewing. YouTube.com/YardyReviews. Also remember, email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter at YardyReviews. Also remember to log on to Irv's WordPress, big picture small screen.wordpress.com. All news, all reviews on there. Say me, Irv, Dan signing out. Big up yourself.